guys, and welcome to another episode of My Kitchen. I hope you're okay. So recently we had the International Day of Happiness. So to celebrate this, I put a vote out onto my Instagram where I asked what dishes make you happy. If I had some good suggestions, I might consider making them. I received one suggestion for a curry, to which I refer to my previous episodes. However, I did receive another 4 great suggestions, so I thought I would attempt these 4. Unfortunately, in this video you are only going to see 3. I was suggested a cheese and cucumber sandwich, an exotic fruit salad, and also a giant cake. So I thought, why not just do all 3? Instead of trying to figure out which one of these would be the best, I thought I'd try and make all 3, not 4. This is what happens when I'm recording the audio afterwards. So let's start with the cheese and cucumber sandwich. So you get some nice thick bread. You're looking for something that is really decadent. Then you get proper butter, not margarine. This has to be butter, and you are going to absolutely slather it on. Because the thickness of the bread can become really dry, you really don't want to be stingy. So get both of those slices of bread absolutely covered in butter. Then we're going to move on to the cream cheese. So cheese and cucumber sandwiches are apparently supposed to always be made with cream cheese, not sliced cheese. I didn't realise there were rules about this. So some nice full fat soft cheese again. Don't be stingy. We are looking to get this real thick layer of cream cheese on both sides of the bread. And then once we've done that, we'll put that to one side, we'll grab another chopping board, and then we're going to take a cucumber, cut it in half, and then we're going to remove the skins. Not supposed to use the skins on account of they're incredibly bitter. We then take our cucumber peelings, pop them to one side, pop them on a plate, and then just grate some nice slices. So do that as quickly as you can. And what you get are these wonderful thin, juicy slices. Lay them onto your sandwich, nice and thick. What we're going to do then is you're going to top this with either some chopped mint or some chopped dill. Your choice. I did end up making both of these. They really are both incredible. This particular one that I'm making, you can see, is with mint. So lay that on there again. We're looking for plenty of filling. Don't be stingy. Pop that on there, drop the bread, and then it's time to cut the sandwich. So normally I would cut it into a triangle and a diagonal, but because we're trying to make triangles out of these, you need to cut them in half this way first. Nice little cross section there, and then trim down the edges to make a nice pointed triangle, and then when you think no one is looking, sneak one of the triangles. And they are really, really good. These are so decadent, they really are. And if you've ever wondered how, when we read in books or see on TV shows, how they can simply survive on one small sandwich, they are so thick, they are so filling, they are really, really good. The flavour is incredibly subtle, but it is really such a refreshing dish to enjoy. And it's just a simple sandwich, so quick, so easy, but you won't regret trying it. So let's move on now to our exotic fruit salad. For this I'm using strawberries, raspberries, pomegranate, mango, watermelon, and it's time to prep the fruit. So grab your knife, and we're also going to need some ice cube trays, which you will see the use for that later. So prep your fruit, your strawberries, your mango, your watermelon, pomegranate seeds come as they are. Now, once you've done that, put to one side, it's time to make some jelly. You can use any flavour jelly. I'm using strawberry as that's what I had on hand at the time. And just prepare it according to the instructions. Pop it into your cubes, pop them in a large jug, and then add half a pint of hot water. Stir it until it's dissolved. Once that's done, add half a pint of cold water, give it a little stir. Then half fill your ice cube trays, and then painstakingly put some fruit in each and every single one. Mix it up a little bit and then top with the remainder of the jelly mix. While that's setting, grab a large pineapple, keep the top to one side, and then we're going to take the insides out. Use a pineapple corer, it's so much easier, and occasionally just take a few pieces out so you can see how you're getting on, because you don't want to go all the way through, you want to leave a little bit at the bottom. Keep that pineapple to one side. We are going to use it later, but we're not actually going to use it in the jelly mix. So once that's done, all you're left with is that center. Remove that and pop it to drain. Add a few sprigs of mint to the pineapple that you've just taken out, and then add about a lot of Malibu to that mix, and then blend it up. Once you've blended it, we're going to strain it. Oh, hello wife. We're going to then strain it, so that now all we have is that wonderful juice. As you can see, it's much clearer liquid. Put that to one side, because you can use that for other things later. By now your jelly has set, so attempt to take it out onto a chopping board. Realize this isn't going to work very well, so put it straight into the pineapple. Just pull them all out, pop it in there with the help of your glamorous assistant. And then once you've filled the pineapple, you get something like this. Top it with that wonderful pineapple and Malibu drink mix, and pop the pineapple top back on, and there you are, exotic fruit salad. This was so tasty. Anyway, on to our giant cookie cake. Take some dark chocolate and some milk chocolate, and we're going to cut them into nice chunks. We're not looking for anything resembling uniformity. We are just chopping them up because we want there to be variety in the bites that we get. So it's about half a bar of dark, half a bar of milk. In a large mixing bowl, we're going to add 2 cups of brown sugar and 2 cups of white sugar. Whisk that until it's all completely come together. We're then going to add 2 cups of melted butter, and then mix that all together. So now you have your basic mix. We're going to put that to one side. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to add, I can't remember how many, 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs. Yep, 4 eggs. Add 4 eggs. We realise that you've lost your vanilla extract. Find it again, and then add your vanilla extract in there. 1 teaspoon is all you need. Give that a whisk together. See, this is why I shouldn't record audio 3 weeks after recording the actual videos, because I forget the recipes. Anyway, whisk that together really, really well, and then pop it to one side. Now we're going to take the chocolate chips, and this was a tip that was given to me by a fantastic friend who really knows what she's talking about, so shout out to you, you know who you are. You add your flour to your chocolate chunks. We're going to be adding 4.5 cups of plain flour. This will help the batter to cling to the chocolate better. It also saves you over mixing as you try to add everything together later on. So just give that a little mix together. Add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. That's what helps give it the cakiness instead of just being a giant cookie. Again, mix that in, and then add it to your mix. And again, as I said, we don't want to over mix this. We're not trying to make it too smooth. So once you've just mixed it until you've got no more white streaks, it's time to pop it into your baking tins. We're looking to fill them about 1 inch up because these things will rise. I've had to use 2 because this mix makes quite a lot. I also put the remainders into muffin trays, but they can turn out very well. Anyway, pop them into your baking trays, ready to go into the oven. And then simply pop them in the oven for about 25 minutes to half an hour because of the denseness of them. They do need that little bit of extra time. And then once that's done, careful, you have a nice giant cookie cake. Proudly show it off, plate, and serve. This is really good. It is exactly what it says on the tin. You like giant cookies, you like the flavour of cake, then you get the best of both. It is a really, really tasty dish. The top is nice and crunchy like a cookie, but the inside, the chocolate's all melted, and then it is really, really wonderful. So all that's left is to actually have a taste of it. So grab some and pretend to be humble at how great this actually turned out. It really is so tasty. Yeah, see, spot on. Even I agree. So that was the International Day of Happiness. I hope that you guys get the opportunity to try these out. I'm really sorry that this video has taken so long to come up. It was a few different pieces and various things. I've been a bit busy, so thanks for joining me. Come back next time and I'll see you soon.